Ahoy, bitches and bros and non-binary hoes. Welcome back to LA Noire. Let's continue on. I just saw Eternals right now, and I gotta say, I do not understand why that is the lowest rated Marvel movie. That literally makes no sense to me. Is it amazing? No. I'd say it's like in the top 15 for like Marvel stuff, you know? Is it the worst?
10 Murata
Oh,
Avenue.
no. Is
Homicide
it worse
wants
than
you
like
over there.
Captain Marvel or
The
Thor
coroner
2?
thinks the
No,
broad
God
was
no.
whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
I thought it was pretty good. I definitely expected a little bit more, but it's a good movie.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Anyway, I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Alright, you want to talk shit?
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Alright, you talking shit about my
Like it
getup?
or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
Are you done? What do you think about this? You got something to say?
Advice?
Let's get out to the scene before they bag her.
Oh, you fucking cunt. You got nothing to say now since I got a better suit than you. But anyway, I think I got a bad review just because it was a little bit more different than most Marvel movies.
I need a drink.
Either that or people are just
I got
like
the
starting to
juice.
get tired of them, but I honestly don't think so since they're really hyped for like
You look
Spider-Man.
like you were a big pain in the
So it's
neck.
like, what are you talking
Now
about?
I have a much lower.
Anyway, I thought the movie was good. I saw it with my girlfriend. We both really
I'm
liked
going to
it.
memorize your name and throw my head
Again,
away.
is it amazing? No. Is it terrible? Is it like Captain Marvel levels? God, no. It's just like a middle of the
distracted.
movie.
We recovered the morphine.
If you go into that expectation,
Some of it
I'm
might
sure
be unaccounted for, so
you'll
what? That's
enjoy
life.
more.
We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
At the very least, you
Do
should
you have any
expect
idea
a
what is
quality
really going
movie.
on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deal's being done right now will
There's
change
one more
the face
thing
of
I
LA
want to bring
forever,
up,
and
but I want to let these
This
two
car
finish
cost me a
talking.
fortune, you moron.
You're welcome.
Drivers.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Alright, they done now? Anyway, who the living fucking ass brings a baby to a movie theater? There seriously needs to be a rule that you can't bring babies into a movie theater. Look, I like babies. This is nothing against them, okay? But my fucking goodness, if there's one place I do not want to hear a crying fucking baby, it's the movie theater. Oh my god, my girlfriend and I were getting so pissed off. They were right behind us. This fucking little brat just kept crying and crying and crying. I don't really understand why you bring a baby to a movie like Eternals anyway. Like, their fucking barely processed brain's gonna identify what's even happening. Oh my fucking god. If you have a baby, please, for the love of everything, of the entire universe, do not bring the fucking little brat to the theater. Please.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Please
Thanks.
don't do that. Spare us all that inconvenience. Just because you couldn't wrap it up. Oh my god. I was like just getting so pissed off. He was right fucking behind me. He was bumping my fucking chair. My goodness. How do people not know that you're not supposed to bring a baby into a theater? I guess you can. It's one of those things where you can, but you really shouldn't because you just seem annoying. Oh, hello, hello.
Bukowski, you made Homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Ah, you're still
Here,
doing
here.
those
Now is
generalizations.
100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
My boy, you made homicide? I love it. I love to see friends do well. Alright, let's have a look at the body. Oh, thank goodness it's not naked.
Phelps?
Val, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The
But it
water
didn't.
is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest.
So we're gonna find nothing like that?
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly.
Or is that from the water? Oh, I don't know. Bruises can go that far.
Very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
I actually think you might be right. Look at all these pills on the ground. Jesus Christ.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Hmm. Rats. So I got another case of the morphine. I like this suit.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Maybe a husband, like Rusty would always say. What are these, barbiturates?
Looks like barbiturates. Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing? We should speak to a doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
What the fuck? Isn't that highly, highly dangerous? Move, boy. You can't be taking morphine and barbiturates. That's crazy. Alright, the coroner said look for like a trash somewhere where they might have thrown it away, but I don't see one.
Optimistic, Cole.
I'm not seeing a trash can anywhere. Ooh, she's a pretty woman.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
One of these is gonna contain a message, huh?
There's been a modeling assignment. It's a place to start.
Something secretive going on?
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Charming. Okay. Alright, that was it, I suppose. There's not a trash can like outside here? Howdy, partners.
Back to work, Phelps. I don't like the way this broad bought it. I want to get the guys responsible.
All right. I don't see a trash can anywhere. Oh, you know what? This might be a bit of a stretch, but there was a trash can, like, out here somewhere. Yeah, that one. Don't tell me they shoved it in here. You're fucking joking me, they did. Wow.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
Oh, come on, it just happens to be right here.
Autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
Oh, I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Alright, let's go tell the coroner. Hey.
This is murder one. Get out there and find the guys who did it.
Okay, I was gonna tell you what I found.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
All right.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
You know what? Let's answer this question
Was
first.
Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, come on, you must know about... Yeah, the sleeping
She
pills.
was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
Or
You've seen
everywhere.
the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
Yes, it does.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Oh, come on.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Then explain the goddamn smoking jacket.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry, I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
Okay.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Okay, well, I don't think I have any proof of that. Yeah.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful.
Apart
One
from
of the other
every
detectives
question
will
you
take your
lied
statement,
to
and then
me.
you can go home.
I think our work is done here.
Yeah.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
Yeah, that's right. Listen to me, bitch.
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm a Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Oh my god. Man, you would par with the lazy cop. I wouldn't say Rusty's lazy, but definitely wants to get out of there fast. I don't know if I've talked about it, but I don't think I brought up the Dodgers losing in the postseason. I don't know if I have in Ratchet and Clank. Did I? I don't remember if I have. No, but I might as well bring it up now. I really don't have any thoughts that are crazy. Basically, my thoughts are they didn't deliver in big
Bukowski,
moments.
Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would...
Look out!
Sorry.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better
You
or
couldn't do
worse at it
murder
than me.
or
I noticed you
traffic.
said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
Alright, anyway. But yeah, basically, they should have delivered in big moments. That didn't happen, and the Braves just outplayed them. They hit when they needed to, the guys got hot when they did, and yeah, nothing but respect for them. They got it done. There's like no like big rant coming like I did with the Nationals or the Astros or the Red Sox. There's nothing like that coming at all, since I really don't have that in me. And plus, I'm a little, not to sound like this, I parked here because I want to finish talking, but not to sound like this, I'm just happy they got a ring, you know? I'm happy they won one. Even if it was a shortened season, I really don't care. Every team had the opportunity to win that season. The fucking Marlins made it, by the way. So, I'm not disappointed. I mean, a little, I am, but, you know, we just got beat by a better team. There wasn't no bullshit happening. Nothing I could really blame it on anyone. It just, we lost. And by the time this came out, the Braves had won the World Series, so congrats to them. I'm just happy they beat the Astros. And if anything, I'm happy the Dodgers beat the Giants in the playoffs. That was the ultimate victory. That's better than any World Series. Yeah, I know I probably didn't bring it up. I don't know if I did or didn't. I know I brought them up, but I didn't. Like, I may have brought up a playoff game, but I didn't bring up them losing. But yeah, I accepted the loss once it happened. I was like, whatever. Disappointed, but it wasn't. I wasn't like crying on the floor or anything like that.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
You just do not want to do this case today, huh? 505. Is that him right there?
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Look at you telling me my suit sucks. Look at your suit. Your suit's that ugly, like, fucking beige. Or whatever color that is. That ugly, like, pink. Well, that
Your
ugly
investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Yes, it is more important than whatever you just said. Howdy.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Okay, well, that's a flat-out lie. Oh, you're in big trouble.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Yes, I do.
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
No. I mean, I really don't have any proof for that. Yeah.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Yeah, well, we got our suspicions from him, I guess. Is that seriously it?
Your partner is a creep, and you probably are too. I have nothing more to say to you.
Thanks. I never understand why women. Well, okay, I do understand because you want to look good. You want to have the perfect physique you see on Instagram or something. It's like, is it really worth damaging yourself and your mental health just to look like that? Like, I get it, but I don't know, it kind of upsets me when women go that far and do that and hurt themselves to look like something.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
You know what? You might be right. But we don't have anything to go off of, so... But yeah, I don't understand why... Well, I do understand. I don't know why I keep saying that. I do get it. It just upsets me that stuff like that happens.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got
It just
something
sucks to
hide?
see women
There are
damage
certain things
themselves
people have
to
a
look
right
like
to keep
something
private.
that they just
Until
see
it
on
gets in the
Instagram,
way of police
for
work.
example.
And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks
I just
and
feel
every
really bad
doctor I've
for
met will
those type of
spill your
women.
darkest
It's all
secrets
just
in
like a
heartbeat.
mental thing that they need to have someone talk it over with them. But they never get any help because they want to keep it a secret or something. I don't know, it's just really upsetting to me. I don't know if I'm making any sense here. But I really wish they wouldn't do that so much. I really wish they would just embrace their imperfections. Nobody is perfect, okay? If you think fucking Demi Rose on Instagram is perfect, then you're fucking lying. I'm sure she has some
Well, hello.
mental health
What can I help
issue.
you with
She's
today?
got some issue. She's not a
LAPD,
perfect,
ma'am.
okay?
I hope
I don't know
haven't
her.
done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall.
But I
Is
know
she
she's imperfect in some
No,
way.
I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning. How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. Their wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Oh, okay.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LA.
I'm doing really good this case.
I'm
I hope
Detective
I just
Phelps.
didn't
This is
jinx
Detective
myself and I
Earl.
fuck it all up.
I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
It's not the same one, is it?
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
Oh my god. Ugh, let's not tell her.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Alright.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Okay.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
You really don't know.
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
Shit.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Shit, so close.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
So close. We almost didn't have to tell her. Well, since you're just fucking chilling there. Oh, wait. Yeah, you're definitely driving by. I need to use the phone. Well, that was horrible. I wanted to get out there quick.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Okie dokie. Alright, you're driving on the morgue, asshole.
Can you drive to this one?
All right, where to?
It's like he's enthusiastic about driving. Like,
Nice
alright.
move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
I'm already a vice cop, Roy. I can't believe I have 2 one-star cases, but 2 bad days is better than 10 of them. By the way, you can play this game on VR. How bizarre is that? I kind of want to try it, but I don't have a VR system. Howdy, morgue.
Cole, Roy, I
What
have some
the
information
hell
for
is
you.
that other body?
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or two after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Oh. God, you got fucking destroyed. What'd you find? What the fuck is this?
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mel. Thanks for the lead.
What is your problem today, dude? You're such a fucking little cunt. You're lucky I don't make you a part of the morgue.
Total waste of makeup.
Alright, where's the guy at?
Arnett is in interview 2, Phelps. Go help him get whatever it is off his chest.
Where's interview 2? Ah, here we are.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
You mean okay? Or not?
And you were close?
We were friends.
Ah, you fucking lied to me.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Spill it, Henry. You know nothing about a man named Henderson?
Yes, you're right. Henderson, yeah. Very distinguished.
How about a first name, wise guy? An address, maybe?
I'm sorry, I don't. I think he lives somewhere out of town. Somewhere back east.
Ah, you fucking cocksucker.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
So
Well, at least I
you
got
wouldn't have
something
any reason
right.
to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julia Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in
Well,
fashion.
you're like the most useless fucking person ever.
That's right.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot
He
of
wasn't in the Marines.
Engagements.
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
Bullshit. God,
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
thank goodness we're tailing him, because I got
He's in
literally
that car at the light.
nothing out of him. But it's not like I had any proof against him anyway, so... I couldn't just be accusing him of shit.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Yeah, he wouldn't like that very much. I'm gonna follow him, see where he goes. mean, he obviously knows something if he's, oh my god, if he was lying like crazy.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Shit, it's a red light. Go. Wait, is he pulling over? No, he's not. Man, I sucked ass at that interview. I don't know why I believed them. I usually believe them when they just stare at me.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Because, like, when someone's telling you the truth, they always look at you, like, dead in the eye, you know? You can't tell me that's not true. Oh my god, move. But also, I don't think I had any proof against him. I could have doubted him, but I wasn't sure. This guy just, I guess he eluded me. Happens to the best of us, but I'm still investigating him, I suppose. God damn it. Me.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
Because the call is so triggered about that. Like, why would you fucking lie about that?
Easy.
Oh, thank goodness. I was literally right behind him. I guess this is his place. Where the hell is he going?
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him. See how he intends to spend the money. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
If you do that, I'll be on his ass. It is not.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
I gotta say, it is really not looking good for this guy. He pawned something the minute he walked. Oh
Is that
shit.
the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
Incognito.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
God damn it. Why wouldn't he go incognito? I was pushing the button. Yeah, I saw it. You don't need to show me twice. Ugh, I hate how you can't skip some of the cutscenes in this game. It's like it was like 2 seconds ago.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him. See how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Can I get at least a little close? Oh my god, I gotta watch the fucking cutscene again?
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him. See how he intends to spend the money. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
The problem with these parts is that I'm just way too impatient. Alright, there's no way he would have fucking seen me. Wow, it's like a whole ass process too. Really? Oh, we gotta get closer.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Okay, he's going in an alley. Go, 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 go. There he is.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
What is?
Oh my God. It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over. The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case.
What?
Arnett only got 600 clams.
What does that say? Wow. What a joke, that guy. Where the hell are we even going? Can you get in the damn car?
The most
Car 11K, 11K, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Homicide detectives Bukowski and Galloway have information relating to the Randall case.
Roger, KGPL. 11K, en route.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
R&I reports the last arresting officer for DOA Jimmy LeBlanc was Patrolman Fred Wallace, who's working a shift on Hollywood 9th Beat, Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Car 11K, en route.
Alright, we got a lot of shit to investigate. Oh, that's what he was gonna tell me? He's gonna tell me about that? Okay. I don't need to go to any of those places.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus 2 dames always equals problems.
So you think he was fucking her? And he had to get rid of her, I guess, huh? I don't know, the guy's an idiot. I don't know how I got fooled by him.
Any in the vicinity officer needs assistance.
Let's go see what our old buddies got for us.
Avenue 1825 North Highland Avenue. Unit to handle code 2 identify.
Man, the Hollywood area is so nice. I mean, Los Angeles. I wonder if I don't think I've ever been to like the Hollywood area. I wonder if it's this nice. I've usually been to the bad parts of Los Angeles. And you know, like the theme parks and stuff like that. And Dodger Stadium, of course.
There goes a week's wages!
Fucking idiot, that was his fault. He jumped into me.
Goddamn maniac!
Could you guys get out of the way? For God's sake, everything's just in my way.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Ah, this is what they left me.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Wait, pearl ring.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Wow.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Ooh.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Is that it? The pillbox.
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
Wow. Well, we got all that. Let's see what they have at the 9th beat. You drive there? I drive there, fine. Well, you drive the next one then.
Look where you're going!
It must have been fun recording them just getting mad. It must have been fun being in the booth recording those lines.
Any Central unit of 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
What the hell?
Sorry, I just feel like driving like a maniac today. Alright. What the hell are they doing?
Come on, let's give him a hand. Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Well, this is quite
Wallace,
random.
Go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Oh my god, Wallace. Oh shit. Oh, I shot him like right in the dick. 21 Jump Street.
Stay down.
You don't want to go toe to toe with the likes of me. This is quite random. I'm glad I helped the cop out. He would have been fucked up.
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. I nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Willie, you're driving, bitch.
You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Yes, we do.
KTI Radio.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
Favorite programming, including
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Radio presents national news from Washington.
It's this, what if that dude is using the name Willie? I may have just cracked something here, I think. I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. Damn, this is a 15-minute long case.
Nice
Fucking
house.
hell.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions.
He was gonna want to drink too.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
All right.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
Guess someone just pawned it for 10K. It's gotta be. It's the case, right? Yeah.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Okay.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
That terrible night.
Wait, I
At
just saw her
least a
age
year
was
ago.
61.
But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Hold up. She's 61? Bullshit. She looks like 80.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
That terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You have only mentioned
I'm
a
not
few
sick.
of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives.
Hi.
What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Oh man, that's brutal.
Let's turn, shall we, during this
Okay, don't put the fucking location. Fine.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
Sis,
Put a
I'm
sock
sorry.
in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Wow. Way to be blunt, Roy. Who actually has a baby for 9 months and names their kid Roy? I could not think of a more fucking dumb name. Roy. Why not Ray? Roy. I would never name a kid Roy. How far is your fucking douchebag husband's place? Should've made Roy drive here. Your husband lives so far away. Okay, I need to look on the map. How far is it? Okay, we're just around the corner. Good lordy. Here we are. Alright, come with me,
Come
madam.
on, sister. Let's find out who your fiance really is.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
Gave up your husband like instantly.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Way to be very observant, my guy. Kick the door and catch him by surprise. What the fuck is going on in there? Oh, wow.
Stop!
Don't kill
LAPD!
him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on, get
Put your
out.
hands in the air!
By the way, I wasn't gonna shoot him. I'm not one of those cops.
Give it up!
What the
LAPD!
fuck is he doing? Oh, I can't aim my gun at him.
Don't make me chase you!
He says that as he's walking on a plank like a fucking pirate. Really?
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How'd I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry?
I also just realized Cole has sort of my haircut, except it's like more slicked back.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her?
Oh, you're funny. Steal this too?
Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
Uh-huh. That's literally it? Wow. Okay.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
Let me make sure I got the evidence for this. Huh. I mean, does the list really prove that he's involved?
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, Detective?
Yeah, it's gotta be the list, right? Yeah, it has to be. What? What? How? Oh my god, I am fucking restarting that. I don't give a shit. That's bullshit. That is such bullshit. He is totally involved with that. Hmm?
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, Detective?
Oh wow, it doesn't even tell me which one it is. Okay. The cigarette case, right? Yeah.
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list.
Wow, way to sell her out, okay.
Of society parties and find out where and when and then have the guests burgled. Julia was desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
She's gonna fucking kill you.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was gonna marry Heather if she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was gonna create a new gang.
I mean, I got no proof, right? Yeah, nothing. What fucking proof do I fucking have? What? Alright, see if we can get this right.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
Alright.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, Detective?
Wow, you're... God, how am I falling for you? You're a terrible liar.
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties and find out where and when and then have the guests burgled. Julia was desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
That's all you gotta fucking say.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life.
I'm so stupid. I just realized what the answer is for this one.
Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
I was trying to find a way to prove that he's in the gang, but
You're lying,
I just now know what it is.
I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
I'm so fucking stupid. It's the train ticket. It better not. It better be. Oh, thank
Have you
goodness
told
it
Miss
is.
Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me it isn't true.
I'm ruining a marriage
I had
here.
no choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. I had to pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Well, we got him.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
So it's not this. Then what is it? Let's see what it says when I lie.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
It's like I refresh his memory, right? Oh, thank
Your
goodness.
first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia.
Oh, wow.
She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries.
Oh, wow.
Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Okay, well, I'm really glad I
Henry
restarted.
Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Well, I'm really glad I restarted and didn't fuck this up. I didn't see that coming. The doctor being the fucking head of it and Julie being in it. Wow. Guess she wasn't the saint we thought she was. Alright, let's get after the good doctor, shall we? Who would have thought that fucking doctor would be involved in all this? Let's go
Guess the
get
wedding's
him.
off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
I should have never told you that.
What the fuck is this? Let's arrest all of you for that fucking traffic stoppage. Let's get him. I'm just gonna park on the fucking sidewalk like a dick. Let's go get him. I'm just rushing in to get the rest.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
I need a doctor. I'm about to lose my life.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
Thank you.
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
Oh, what was that?
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They
Miss, you're gonna need a
organized
new job.
Robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
Oh, the practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife, or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just Lock me up and throw away the key.
He's gonna jump out though.
Didn't see that coming.
Well, at least we got him. They're all like, what the fuck?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way.
There's one more guy we still gotta capture.
We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
Oh, it's the fucking guy that whacked me over the head. Who would have thought he would have turned out to be a wrestler? This has got to be the longest pace of the game.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful.
You're hilarious,
You
Roy.
throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
Cole.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Damn, his body really destroyed that car.
Thank God I didn't park there.
You're a sociopath, dude. You really are, dude. What happened to my car door? Anyway. Oh, wow, he just happens to live fucking across the street. Anyway, Cole is not the simp here. He would never throw his life away over a woman. Nice place. It's a shame. I'm gonna arrest you in this place.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this side of the street.
That's what I have to look for.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
Look for a harmonica? Oh, I hear one already.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
I did not mean to shoot. Where'd he go? Oh, I didn't see him go through this window. He must be up. Oh, no, keep going up. God, if he would have escaped by now if he went down. Well, I don't know, there's a bunch of cops down there.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings.
There he is. Wait for the son of a bitch.
Come on. Shit. I could shoot all the signs down? What if they all just fall on him? Oh wow, is that a trophy? Damn, am I shooting at fucking Hulk Hogan here? He's indestructible. Fucking bullets or
Son
fucking
of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here.
N-word scandal can't destroy him.
Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Wow, that was quite the case. 4 stars. I bet you if I got those questions right earlier, it would have been 5. Wow, that was a fucking roller coaster. It turns out the victim was just as bad as them.
is gone, Hank. The Major is dead. We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cows still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Say goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
Ew.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole. Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to First Lieutenant.
Just got like all his men killed. Wow. I like how the guy who saved him didn't get rewarded at all. But he gets all the glory for getting all his men killed. That is something else.
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
Alright, well, we'll figure out that debacle next time. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.